Hello, Hardscape Contractors Alliance. Ross Causey here. I am getting this set up now. So some of you will be joining us, and I want to get this slideshow started. Okay, welcome to our workshop for watermarking your images. Let me go back to another screen here for a second. Okay, we're still recording. We're going to start this over. So welcome to our workshop for easily watermarking your images. I've done a lot of work on this, and I really like this topic a lot because it helps protect the images that my little landscape company does here in Kennett Square. As way of background, I am a landscape hardscape contractor. We've had a little business in Pennsylvania for 33 years now on our own. Yeah, we've gone through a lot of ups and downs, and had a ball with it. Supported a lot of families, my stakeholders, meaning my employees and my vendors, have all benefited from it. So I love doing this design, build, landscape, hardscape work. It's challenging at times, as you well know, but it's a blast at times too. So we're going to get on to screen sharing a little bit here. I hope this works well. Okay, here we go. I'm going to leave myself up here just for a moment, and we'll get this show on the road. This is a workshop about how to watermark your images. And we can do it very difficult or very hard. This will only be about 40 minutes today. This is an overview. And yes, I am recording this for our members only. We're going to go through a little bit of the history, the why we want to watermark our images, and how we can watermark our images, and ultimately the tool of my choice for watermarking any images that you may have. I love this watermarking process. So I began to look into it, the history of it, and it goes way back into the year 1282 in Italy. They began to get concerned about counterfeiting and theft of their work. There was only paper then. So some ingenious people would apply 2 coats of paper to a certain area of a document, apply water, and it created a shadow and light area. And they began improving the techniques from there. But it really cut down on counterfeiting. And even today, it's used on postage stamps, currency, and some financial securities. I thought that was kind of interesting. And why do I use it as a contractor? For a lot of different reasons, but primarily I use it because how many times have we posted our work to social media and trusted it? I know I have many, many times. And I've never been burned, but I constantly read and hear about people that have been burned. So this past weekend, ironically, I ran across this one little post on a prominent social media group. So take a second and read this. I'm going to have a little bit more Wawa coffee. This is a prime example of why we watermark our images, whether it's on social media, our website, uh, client presentations, what have you. Maybe you guys can think of a few other examples where watermarking our work would be a great idea. On social media, it's way too easy to steal other people's work. Just look at the memes that are shared on a daily basis and how many times you get to see them. So this is one little example of why we want to watermark our work. And we'll move on into the how. This is a set of steps we did years ago, and it leads down to a tennis court down at the bottom. And you can see I put my little watermark down there. This is when I first began using the app, and it clearly identifies it. Yes, it would be easy to cheat that. Yes, it would be easy to crop that out. Yes, I get all those points. But I feel that it really lends a degree of professionalism to the photo and to our work. So I'll introduce the app in a minute, but I just wanted to provide this other example here. Moving on to another example, take a job site photo and you can mark up your work as you're standing there. I use a Note 10 camera, and with the stylus, I can easily mark up these jobs. I think I spelled swale wrong on here, but you can show where drainage will occur, where a patio could occur, all the different possibilities. And you can visually promote your work to a prospect or client instead of just using words. Watermark it. You can see here where I watermark this. And this was just a down and dirty, so to speak. That's an aviation term for flying with your landing gear down. This is a very simple, rough sketch that I wanted to show the prospect of my thoughts, my thinking, and our abilities to solve a backyard drainage problem and little patio area. Just one little example. And the app I'll introduce here at the next slide, I do believe. But the reason why I chose it is because I looked at so many, and I liked this one because it's easy to use, it's very intuitive, and it has a very quick ability to share to social media, to email, to different photo files that you have. And look, I don't get a dime out of this. I really do not. I'd tell you if I did. But I want to see you succeed with your work protected. And that's part of what this, excuse me, this group is all about: success and thriving. Excuse me, I needed that. So moving along here, here is the app. And like I said, members will have this recording, but it's called Add Watermark. And they have a photo version and a video version. Very easy to do both. Today, I am going to be showing you the photo version. And it is the free version, so it's going to have some ads in there, which are a pain in the neck. I get it. But I realized that some of you are going to opt for the free version, and I wanted to show you the reality of it. You can X out of the ads, and it's not a big deal. Use whatever app you want to. This is just one. So it's worked for me for a long time, and it works very, very well. In closing, look, I want to keep this really simple, and I encourage you to keep it simple on your work too. If you don't have a logo, you'll see where you can use your name, where you can use your business name. But in my humble opinion, it really helps show your professionalism to your prospects and clients. Most of all, it prevents that counterfeiting that can happen so easily in social media or even on our websites. It's easy to do a screenshot. Not good, not good. So I am going to take a moment and screen share a app that I use, and just bear with me here. This Add Watermark. Okay, it's coming up here. Like I said, there are ads on here, and they're a pain. So with this app, you'll have the chance to use your photos. And I don't know why my photos are not coming up right now. I'm going to restart this app. Yes. Okay. Here's where we should be. Okay, cool. Technology. Don't you just love it? Sometimes I love to hate it. So once you download the app, and I use it on my phone because that's where all my pictures are, just keeps it easy, keep it simple. I will select a photo, and I've got everything on here from family to work to projects, uh, future work. So let's choose this one. Okay. You'll choose a photo from your files that you have, and click the check mark. Now, I have several watermarks preloaded in here for my business, my landscaping business, Contractor Education Network, Hardscape Contractors Alliance, our MVP program. One of the great things about this app is that they have preloaded in here. You can put these pre-designed pieces in as a watermark too. So you can use this C as a copyright and put your name in. Like I said earlier, if you don't have a logo, as an aside, I'd really encourage you to get one. But if you don't have a logo, use your name, use your business name, use something like that. It works. And this will help you do that sort of thing. And I'm just scrolling through here. You can put in your name and the year and the date. So protect your work. Protect your work. Let's see if I can make this larger. Maximize. Oh, cool. Okay, good. So moving through here, like I said, I have several that I use already. And you can create a watermark too, but for the purposes of brevity, I'm not going to go there today. I would encourage you to create your own watermark, hire a graphic artist, do whatever it takes, but have a logo of your own. So I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to select, and you can see in the box that it puts it in the center. Well, no, we don't want it there. So I'm going to make this, you can resize it to whatever you want it to be. And then you can drag it to wherever you'd like it to be. In the corner. Yeah, I'd like it a little bit bigger too. So we'll make this a little bit bigger, drag it over here. Yeah, okay, cool. Now, one of the neat parts about this app is that you can change the opacity. You can do many different things with it that I just fouled up with. And like I said, you can experiment with this app. And I just did that, didn't I? That's not what I wanted to do. But in any case, you can fix it. And that's why I encourage you to play with it. Play with the app so that you can make mistakes. Best part I like about is changing the opacity. In other words, make it translucent or apparent. Depending upon what I'm doing, I don't want to take attention away from the work itself, meaning this. I just want to draw a little bit of attention to my logo. So you can make it as bright as you want or as translucent as you want. So I'm going to go for about, I don't know, 50, 60%. Yeah. Okay, good. Once you get the watermark to where you like it, save it with this check mark up here. And save it again. I think that's an old version of a floppy disk, but that's a save. It'll process the image and it will add it to the files that you've already made. And I'm not sure if I can bring any of these up. This is a post I did just the other day. Oh, sorry. These are the ads that pop up. Sorry. But I wanted to show you the reality of it. This is one I did just the other day. They maintain a library of different ones that I've made, and they'll do it for you too. Once again, the ads. This is one I made several years ago. I think it was for Father's Day or Veterans Day. Again, the ads. I'm sorry, but this is the reality of it. So you can watermark these. You can do it yourself. It's not difficult. And I really encourage you to do it. We'll go back here to this library. Don't want to X out of that. Why are you not going backwards? So, okay, well, I'll show you the share feature right now. Nothing's working. Okay. Share is a valuable feature. It will work trust me, but right now something is freezing up and it's just not cooperating there. How's that? Okay, still not cooperating. You can share your work to social media, email, or save it to your files. It's not difficult. It's very easy to do. Okay. So that's an overview of this app, and use it, download it, play with it, try it. It's not difficult, even though it's freezing up for me right now. So that is about it. And I thank you for attending this Zoom recording of how to make a watermark easily, quickly, and effectively for your photos, your images. You can use this on social media, your website, client presentations. How many of us take a tablet out to a site meeting, especially in a residential situation? People want to see our work. They want to see the 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 good parts, the finished glossy work. But I find that they also want to see the 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 um, the build work too, especially with drainage projects. We get to do a lot of drainage work here in Pennsylvania. It's a lot of fun. But they want to see the nuts and bolts. They want to see the progress photos. So I watermark all those, and I think it just adds to a degree of professionalism for you. So again, thank you for attending this. This will be available for our members only. Thanks for being a member of this group. I can't say how much we appreciate you being here because we're a small group now. We're growing organically day by day. So again, thanks for being here. Let me know either by direct message or in the comments below what the next workshop that you want to see is. It can be on pre-qualifying. It can be on change orders. Some of you know I'm a big advocate of change orders, pre-qualifying too. How to, I have a 4-page uh, uh, intake form that I use for clients that I use as part of the pre-qualification process. I love to do that. Love to teach that too. So just let me know. It's a fun time. So let me know in the comments below or DM me. Okay. So Ross out for now. Thanks for being here. We really do appreciate it. And we'll be talking soon. So take care